Kind of wrap your brain around that and make.
Oh, Kavaliauskas comes forward, and Bud Crawford was hurt. And they're ruling that a slip. But Kavaliauskas came straight.
I don't like this game plan right now from Crawford. He's fighting fire with fire. He's getting hit with shots he shouldn't be getting hit with this early in the fight. Kavaliauskas has only been 10 rounds 2 times, never been 12. Why not weaken him?
Speak to the people that say that and just direct it to them.
Yeah, I would never quit. I'd rather get knocked out. You know, I'm one of them fighters. I'd rather get knocked out in fights. I have been knocked out because I've tried to win fights.
You didn't quit?
Yeah, you quit. He
Tell
quit.
the truth.
Nah, I didn't quit.
So what happened?
I'm telling you, I never
What happened?
I mean, I think I was hit with
I'm
a low
asking
shot.
you what happened.
I was hit with a low shot. I was hit with a very low
In your
shot.
leg? You quit with a shot in your leg?
In the leg, it was in the balls. I mean, look, I've not seen the video on the clip of it, but it was a logo. I mean,
I got the picture.
It was low. It was low. You know,
But it wasn't that low enough to quit.
It was on the thigh.
It wasn't low enough to quit.
All right, but calm down. Calm down.
Well, you know,
y'all didn't feel the punch. Y'all didn't feel the
fine,
punch.
if you guys think I quit, no problem. I'm never quit from.
Wow, bro.
On
you
that,
getting hurt.
that's fact.
You got hurt by getting bulled.
That's fact.
You got hurt by getting bulled. Yeah.
You got hurt by Ocampo. You got hurt by Ocampo.
When have I got hurt by Ocampo?
And you got hurt by
Pull that
Kelbrook.
up. Pull
And
that
you
up.
got hurt by Kelbrook.
When? We seen you get wobbly leg. We seen you get wobbly
But then
leg.
what?
We seen you.
Huh,
It don't
after
matter.
that.
It don't matter.
After that.
Wait till I hit you.
Wait till I hit you.
Sorry.
You gonna look
On my life,
like
you
gonna look
gonna
like benavidez. You.
He had one leg.
You gonna look like
He had
that
one
with one
leg.
leg.
He had one leg.
I'm gonna make
He
you
had
do
one
the
leg.
stanky leg.
What you want to bet on that?
You in that fight?
Right, and who's the biggest puncher out of Spence and Crawford? You've been in there with both.
I'd say Spence.
Spence. Yeah. That's Spence. The man hit hard. He hit hard as I've ever been hit in my life. The man trained aggressively. I can't look at.
What's up, YouTube? I'm finna be doing a part 2 to the video that I made about Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence. The truth about Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence. Let's get straight into it. So basically on the last video, a lot of people were talking about how, I basically didn't know what I was talking about and I'm delusional and all these different type of things. But what they fail to realize is they haven't really represented Terence Crawford in any kind of way besides trying to, point the blame at Errol Spence for the fight not happening. So we just 100%, Errol Spence fought where the fight hasn't happened. But we can look at Terence Crawford's resume, you know what I'm saying, at the 147-pound division. We can really do that. That's what I want. That's mostly what I want to focus on. Like, we could talk about opponents. Mikey Garcia, that Errol Spence fought, a 4-division champion. Yeah, 4-division champion. Crawford isn't even a 4-division champion. So how can you just completely dismiss Mikey Garcia because he's small? My dude, Crawford is small. Like, he literally came from fucking 135. So is he not small? Hello? And Mikey Garcia won a title in one more division than Crawford did. Not saying that Crawford isn't as good as Mikey Garcia, but still, you're talking about accomplishments. Now compare that to Terence Crawford fighting Jeff Horn. Really? Jeff Horn? The school teacher? Stop it. And then you got Amir Khan, who quit, who was never even a main factor in the division at that time anyway. Now you look at Errol Spence, who defended his title against Lamont Peterson in a title defense. That was a title defense. How the hell Amir Khan became ranked number 1 or mandatory for the WBO, I don't know. But he wasn't as sturdy as Lamont Peterson at that point in his career. Come on now. Amir Khan literally got knocked down by Samuel Vargas, bro. A couple fights before he fought Crawford. And he quit, you know? So somehow these people are so impressed by Amir Khan, who quit, Jeff Horn, a school teacher, Kell Brook, who was weight drained with 2 eye socket injuries, who didn't even fight at 147 for 3 years after he got stopped. That's so impressive to Terence Crawford fans. They make it sound like this man is beating the cream of the crop at welterweight. The cream of the crop, man. He knocking out guys who's supposed to get knocked out. And then he beat Sean Porter. You know, he stopped Sean Porter and everybody act like, oh, you know, he just did some kind of magical thing, man. It's like, yeah, that was a good win. We're not taking away that from him, but people try to discredit Errol Spence like he didn't put in work, man. Like, y'all tripping. You see him getting knocked down by Mean Machine. Come on now, Mean Machine. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but I'm pretty sure that Mean Machine is not as good as Errol Spence. I'm pretty sure Kell Brook said that Errol Spence hit harder than Terence Crawford. So, y'all just think that Terence Crawford is this and he that. I mean, he's good. Terence Crawford is good, but if you look at who he fought at 147, it ain't nobody that will make you think that this man is a monster, man. That's why I don't really understand. Like, I don't know how a Crawford fan can literally deny any of that stuff. Like, you'll be crazy to deny any of that stuff, or just flat out just delusional. I'm just simply pointing out what I see in front of me right now. You know, Lamont Peterson wasn't a super sturdy opponent, but he was a lot sturdier than Amir Khan. A lot sturdier. I'm pretty sure Lamont Peterson would last a lot longer and he wouldn't quit the way Amir Khan did. Who else do we got that Errol Spence fought? Sean Porter. The 2019 version of Sean Porter was way better than the Sean Porter that fought Terence Crawford last year. For one, Sean Porter was fighting in a unification fight against Errol Spence, bro. Errol Spence. It wasn't this the last fight of my career, win, lose, or draw. It wasn't that. It wasn't Sean Porter who was doing podcasts, commentary, and a whole bunch of other stuff. It wasn't that Sean Porter. You know, it was a hungry Sean Porter. The man literally was trying his best to win that fight, his best to unify the division. Come on now. You think he gonna go harder in the last fight of his career or a unification fight? Come on now, a unification fight, which Crawford hasn't been in not one at 147. The hell? Straight champions is Errol Spence going after. He not going after no Mean Machine who never won a world title. Jose Benavidez, I don't think he's ever won a world title. You know, Mean Machine never even went 12 rounds before he fought Terence Crawford. That was his first 12-round fight of his career, man. Like, stop it. And he was getting buzzed, rocked, all type of stuff through that whole fight, getting caught with all kind of punches. Don't let Errol Spence hit you with that, because you're going to sleep. Like, you can call it fanboy, this, and whatever you want to call it, man, but what I'm saying is the truth, man. All these guys saying to Errol Spence how hard he hit and this and that, and then you get him in there with a smaller guy like Terence Crawford. What you think gonna happen to him? Really? Come on, man. That's all I got for right now, man. I'm out.
Did you get what you was looking for? Yeah.